The next phrase is remain in. Remain in means to stay inside a place or situation. She decided to remain in the country. This means she chose not to leave the country. During the lockdown, we had to remain in our homes. This means we were required to stay indoors. He remained in the classroom after the bell rang. This means he stayed inside the classroom. The next phrase is remain with. Remain with means to stay connected to or be kept by someone. The responsibility will remain with the manager. This means the manager will still have the responsibility. The child will remain with his grandparents. This means he will stay and live with his grandparents. The money should remain with the team for now. This means the team should keep the money. The next word is remaining. Remaining means still left after others are gone or used. There are only 3 cookies remaining. This means only 3 cookies are left. She gave the remaining tickets to her friends. This means she gave away the last few tickets. We have little time remaining to finish the test. This means there is not much time left. The next word is remains. Remains means the parts left after something is gone or destroyed. They found the remains of the old building. This means they found what was left after the building was gone. The police discovered human remains in the forest. This means they found what was left of a person's body. The remains of the dinner were thrown away. This means the leftover food was thrown in the trash. The next word is remark. Remark means a spoken or written comment. She made a kind remark about his work. This means she said something nice about what he did. His remark made everyone laugh. This means his comment was funny. The teacher's remark was very helpful. This means the teacher's comment helped a lot. The next word is remarkable. Remarkable means unusual or amazing in a good way. She showed remarkable progress in her studies. This means her improvement was impressive. The view from the mountain was remarkable. This means the view was very beautiful and special. He has a remarkable memory for names. This means he can remember names very well. The next word is remedy. Remedy means a way to fix a problem or cure an illness. This herbal tea is a common remedy for colds. This means the tea is often used to help people feel better. They found a legal remedy for the issue. This means they used a law-based solution to fix it. Laughter is a good remedy for stress. This means laughing can help reduce stress. The next word is remote. Remote means far away in distance or time. They live in a remote village in the mountains. This means their village is far from other places. The hotel is in a remote location, far from the city. This means the hotel is very far from the city. She prefers remote work because it allows her to stay home. This means she likes working from home instead of going to an office. The next word is renew. Renew means to make something valid again or start again. I need to renew my passport before traveling. This means I have to make my passport valid again. He decided to renew his subscription to the magazine. This means he chose to continue receiving the magazine. We should renew our efforts to solve the problem. This means we should start working hard on the problem again. The next word is repay. Repay means to give back money or return a favor. I will repay you for the money you lent me. This means I will give you the money back. She wants to repay the kindness she received. This means she wants to return the favor to someone who helped her. He repaid the loan in full. This means he gave back all the money he borrowed. The next word is replacement. Replacement means something that takes the place of another thing. I need a replacement for my broken phone. This means I need a new phone to replace the old one. The company offered a replacement for the damaged product. This means they gave a new product to replace the damaged one. They are looking for a replacement for the old manager. This means they are searching for someone to take the old manager's position. The next word is represent. Represent means to speak or act for someone or something. The lawyer will represent you in court. This means the lawyer will speak on your behalf. He represents the company at meetings. This means he speaks for the company during discussions. The flag represents our country's values. This means the flag is a symbol of what our country stands for. The next word is representative. Representative means someone who speaks or acts for others. She is the representative of our department. This means she speaks for the people in her department. The company's representative gave us more information. This means the person from the company provided us with details. He is a representative of the local community. This means he speaks for the people who live in the area. The next word is reputation. Reputation means the opinion people have about someone or something based on their behavior or qualities. She has a good reputation as a hardworking person. This means people think she is hardworking. The company's reputation was damaged after the scandal. This means the company's image became worse after the problem. He built a strong reputation as a reliable employee. This means he became well known for being dependable at work. The next phrase is require somebody to do something. Require somebody to do something means to need someone to perform a task or action. The teacher requires students to submit their homework by Friday. This means the teacher needs the students to turn in their homework by Friday. The job requires you to have experience in marketing. This means the job needs you to have marketing experience. The law requires drivers to wear seatbelts. This means the law says drivers must wear seatbelts. The next word is requirement. Requirement means something that is needed or necessary. A high school diploma is a requirement for the job. This means having a high school diploma is necessary to get the job. The university's requirement for admission includes a good GPA. This means the university needs students to have a good GPA for acceptance. One of the requirements for the course is to attend every class. This means it is necessary to attend every class to complete the course. The next word is researcher. Researcher means someone who studies a topic or conducts experiments to discover new information. The researcher studied the effects of climate change on plants. This means the person studied how climate change affects plants. The researchers are working on a new cancer treatment. This means the people are studying ways to treat cancer. She is a researcher in the field of psychology. This means she studies psychology and tries to learn more about it. The next word is resident. Resident means a person who lives in a particular place. The residents of the building complained about the noise. This means the people who live in the building said they were bothered by the noise. He is a longtime resident of the city. This means he has lived in the city for many years. The hospital provides accommodation for its residents. This means the hospital offers living spaces for the people working there. The next word is residential. Residential means related to areas where people live. This is a residential neighborhood, so it's quiet. This means the areas where people live, not for businesses. They move to a residential area outside the city. This means they move to a place where only homes are located, not businesses. The building has both commercial and residential spaces. This means the building has both places for businesses and places for people to live. The next word is resign. Resign means to officially leave a job or position. He decided to resign from his job because of personal reasons. This means he chose to leave his job. She will resign as the manager next month. This means she will step down from her position as manager. After many years, he finally decided to resign. This means he chose to leave his job after working there for a long time. The next word is resist. Resist means to try to stop or oppose something. She tried to resist the temptation to eat the chocolate. This means she tried not to eat the chocolate because she didn't want to. He resisted the urge to shout. This means he stopped himself from shouting. It's hard to resist buying new clothes when they're on sale. This means it's difficult to avoid buying clothes when they're cheap. The next word is resource. Resource means something that can be used to help achieve a goal or fulfill a need. Water is an important resource for all living things. This means water is something that is needed and used by living things. The library has many resources for students. This means the library provides many things, like books and information, to help students. The company is looking for new resources to improve its production. This means the company is searching for things that can help increase its production. The next word is respectable. Respectable means deserving respect because of good behavior or qualities. He is a respectable businessman who always treats people fairly. This means he is a businessman known for his good character. She has a respectable job at a well-known company. This means she has a job that others think is important and respectable. It's important to dress in a respectable way for interviews. This means it's important to dress in a way that others will admire. The next word is respected. Respected means admired or held in high regard by others. He is a respected leader in the community. This means people admire him and think highly of him. The teacher is well respected by her students. This means the students think highly of their teacher. She is a respected scientist for her contributions to medicine. This means people admire her for her important work in medicine. The next word is respond. Respond means to reply to something, such as a question or action. She didn't respond to my message immediately. This means she didn't answer my message right away. He responded to the question with a detailed explanation. This means he gave a detailed answer to the question. They responded to the invitation by saying they would attend. This means they replied to the invitation and confirmed they would go. The next word is response. Response means an answer or reaction to something. His response to the news was very calm. This means his reaction to the news was quiet and controlled. She gave a quick response to the question. This means she answered the question quickly. Their response to the offer was positive. This means they reacted positively to the offer. The next word is responsibility. Responsibility means the duty or obligation to do something. It's his responsibility to take care of the pets. This means he is in charge of taking care of the pets. Being a parent comes with many responsibilities. This means being a parent means having many duties. She has a lot of responsibilities at work. This means she has many tasks and duties to do at her job. The next word is responsible. Responsible means being in charge of something or having the duty to take care of it. She is responsible for managing the team. This means she is in charge of leading and organizing the team. He is a responsible person who always finishes his work on time. This means he is a reliable person who does his tasks well. It's important to be responsible for your own actions. This means it's important to take care of the things you do and their consequences. The next phrase is rest your eyes. Rest your eyes means to relax your eyes after using them for a long time. She closed her eyes for a moment to rest them. This means she took a short break to relax her eyes. After reading for hours, he needed to rest his eyes. This means he needed a break to relax his eyes from looking at the text. It's important to rest your eyes if you work on a computer all day. This means it's good to take breaks for your eyes when using a computer for a long time. The next phrase is rest your feet. Rest your feet means to stop using your feet and relax them after walking or standing for a long time. After the long walk, I sat down to rest my feet. This means I stopped walking and relaxed my feet. He rested his feet after standing for hours at work. This means he relaxed his feet because he had been standing for a long time. It's good to rest your feet after a day of walking around the city. This means it's helpful to take a break and relax your feet after walking all day. The next phrase is rest your legs. Rest your legs means to stop using your legs and give them a break after physical activity. She lay down on the couch to rest her legs after the run. This means she stopped moving her legs and relaxed them after running. He rested his legs on a chair after hiking for hours. This means he put his legs up to relax after a long hike. It's important to rest your legs after exercise to avoid injury. This means taking a break for your legs after exercise is helpful for your health. The next word is restore. Restore means to bring something back to its original condition or make it better. The painting was restored to its original colors. This means the painting was repaired and returned to how it looked before. He worked hard to restore the old building. This means he helped fix and improve the building to make it look new again. The medicine helped restore her health after the illness. This means the medicine made her health better again. The next phrase is result in something. Result in something means to cause or lead to a particular outcome or effect. His hard work will result in a promotion. This means his effort will lead to getting a promotion. The accident resulted in several injuries. This means the accident caused people to get hurt. The new policy resulted in higher customer satisfaction. This means the new policy led to customers being more satisfied. The next word is retired. Retired means someone who has stopped working, usually after reaching a certain age. He is a retired teacher who now enjoys traveling. This means he stopped working as a teacher and now travels. She is retired and spends most of her time gardening. This means she no longer works and enjoys gardening. After many years of working, they are now retired and relaxing. This means they have finished their work life and are now taking it easy. The next word is retirement. Retirement means the time when someone stops working, often because of age. He is looking forward to his retirement next year. This means he is excited to stop working next year. Many people save money for their retirement. This means they put money aside for the time when they will no longer work. Retirement can be a time to enjoy hobbies and relax. This means when people stop working, they can focus on their hobbies and enjoy free time. The next phrase is return to something. Return to something means to go back to a place, situation, or activity after being away. After the vacation, they returned to work. This means they went back to their jobs after their holiday. She returned to her hometown after living abroad for many years. This means she went back to the place where she grew up. The team returned to training after a short break. This means the team started practicing again after a break. The next word is reveal. Reveal means to show something that was hidden or secret. The magician revealed his trick to the audience. This means the magician showed how his trick worked. She revealed the surprise party to her friend. This means she told her friend about the surprise party. The report revealed the company's financial problems. This means the report showed that the company had money issues. The next word is revenge. Revenge means to do something bad to someone in return for something bad they did to you. He sought revenge after being insulted. This means he wanted to get back at someone who insulted him. She took revenge on her neighbor for causing trouble. This means she did something bad to her neighbor because of the trouble they caused. Revenge is often considered harmful and unnecessary. This means taking revenge can cause more harm and is not needed. The next word is reverse. Reverse means to change something to the opposite direction or position. He reversed his car out of the parking space. This means he drove his car backward to leave the parking spot. The decision was reversed after more discussion. This means the decision was changed to the opposite after talking more. You need to reverse the order of the steps in the process. This means you have to change the order to the opposite of what it was. The next word is revolution. Revolution means a sudden, significant change in the way things are done, often through force or protest. The French Revolution changed the country's government. This means the French Revolution caused a big change in how the country was ruled. The Industrial Revolution changed the world with new technology. This means the Industrial Revolution brought new inventions that changed the world. A revolution often involves a lot of people working together for change. This means a revolution usually happens when many people want to change something. The next word is revolutionary. Revolutionary means related to or causing a great change in something, often in a political or social way. The invention of the internet was revolutionary for communication. This means the internet changed communication in a very big way. She made a revolutionary discovery in the field of medicine. This means she made a groundbreaking discovery that changed medicine. He is known as a revolutionary leader who fought for independence. This means he is recognized as a leader who caused significant change for freedom. The next word is rewrite. Rewrite means to write something again, often to improve it or make changes. She had to rewrite her essay because of mistakes. This means she had to write her essay again because it had errors. The author decided to rewrite the ending of the book. This means the author changed how the book ended and wrote it again. He rewrote the speech to make it clearer. This means he changed and improved the speech to make it easier to understand. The next word is rhythm. Rhythm means a regular pattern of sounds or movements, often in music or speech. She danced to the rhythm of the music. This means she moved her body in time with the beat of the music. The drummer created a fast rhythm that everyone enjoyed. This means the drummer played a fast beat that the audience liked. Learning the rhythm of a song is important for singing or playing music. This means understanding the pattern of beats in a song is important for music performance. The next word is rib. Rib means one of the bones that protect the chest or a cut of meat from the rib area. He broke a rib during the game. This means he hurt one of the bones in his chest while playing. The restaurant served delicious grilled ribs. This means the restaurant served meat that comes from the rib area of an animal. You should protect your ribs from injury by wearing safety gear. This means you should take care not to hurt your ribs by using protective equipment. The next word is ridiculous. Ridiculous means something that is very silly, unreasonable, or hard to believe. His excuse for being late was ridiculous. This means his reason for arriving late was silly and unbelievable. It's ridiculous to think that the world is flat. This means it's unreasonable and silly to believe that the earth is flat. The idea of not wearing a seatbelt is ridiculous. This means it's very foolish to think that not wearing a seatbelt is okay. The next word is rightly. Rightly means in a way that is morally correct or just. She was rightly upset about the unfair treatment. This means she had a good reason to be upset because the treatment was unfair. He was rightly praised for his hard work. This means he deserved the praise because he worked hard. The judge rightly ruled in favor of the defendant. This means the judge made the correct decision based on the facts. The next word is rip. Rip means to tear something, usually by accident or to damage it. He accidentally ripped his shirt while playing basketball. This means he tore his shirt without meaning to during the game. She ripped the paper into small pieces. This means she tore the paper into tiny parts. Be careful not to rip the pages of the book. This means you should be careful not to tear the pages of the book. The next word is ripe. Ripe means fully grown or developed, especially fruit, and ready to eat. The bananas are ripe and ready to be eaten. This means the bananas are fully grown and taste good to eat. The peaches were so ripe that they were sweet and juicy. This means the peaches were fully developed and tasted very good. Wait until the tomatoes are ripe before picking them. This means you should wait until the tomatoes are fully grown and ready to be harvested. The next word is risk. Risk means the possibility of something bad happening or the chance of harm or danger. He took a risk by jumping off the cliff into the water. This means he did something dangerous that could have caused harm. Investing in the stock market involves a lot of risk. This means investing in stocks can lead to losing money. You should assess the risks before making important decisions. This means you should consider the dangers or possible bad outcomes before deciding. The next word is risky. Risky means something that involves danger or a chance of harm. Climbing without safety gear is very risky. This means climbing without protection could be dangerous. Investing in new businesses can be risky. This means starting to invest in new companies might lead to losses or problems. Driving in bad weather is risky. This means driving in storms or snow can lead to accidents or danger. The next word is robbery. Robbery means the act of stealing something, usually by force or threat. The police are investigating a robbery at the bank. This means the police are looking into a crime where money or valuables were stolen from the bank. He was arrested for committing a robbery last night. This means he was caught after stealing something, usually in a violent or threatening way. A robbery often involves weapons or threats. This means robbing someone typically includes using force or making threats. The next word is rocket. Rocket means a vehicle that is powered by engines and flies into space or the air. The rocket launched into space successfully. This means the vehicle went up into space after a successful takeoff. He watched the rocket rise into the sky during the fireworks show. This means he saw a large firework, which looked like a rocket, go up into the air. The scientist studied how rockets work for his research. This means the scientist researched the technology and function of rockets. The next phrase is roll something across. Roll something across means to move an object by turning it over and making it travel from one place to another. She rolled the ball across the floor to her friend. This means she pushed the ball so it moved from her side to her friend's side. He rolled the suitcase across the airport floor. This means he moved his suitcase by making it turn and travel across the floor. They rolled the tire across the yard. This means they moved the tire by rolling it from one place to another. The next phrase is roll something around. Roll something around means to move an object by turning it over and making it move in a circular motion. The dog rolled the ball around the yard. This means the dog moved the ball by making it turn and roll in a circle. He rolled the coin around on the table with his finger. This means he moved the coin in circles on the table using his finger. She rolled the dough around in her hands to shape it. This means she turned and shaped the dough by moving it around in her hands. The next phrase is roll, roll. something over. Roll something over means to turn something from one side to the other, usually by making it rotate. He rolled the car over after losing control. This means the car turned upside down after an accident. She rolled the pancake over in the frying pan. This means she turned the pancake over while cooking it. The dog rolled over on the grass to play. This means the dog turned its body from one side to the other while lying on the ground. The next phrase is roll down. Roll down means to move something down by making it turn over, like a wheel or a ball. She rolled the window down to get some fresh air. This means she lowered the car window to let air inside. He rolled down the hill on his skateboard. This means he moved down the hill by making his skateboard roll. They watched the ball roll down the stairs. This means they saw the ball move from the top of the stairs to the bottom by rolling. The next phrase is roll in. Roll in means to arrive, usually in large groups or waves, often used for vehicles or people. The guests started to roll in after 7 p.m. This means many guests began arriving at the party after 7 p.m. The clouds rolled in and it started raining. This means the clouds appeared and moved into the area, causing rain. The tourists began to roll in as the festival started. This means many tourists began arriving as the festival began. The next phrase is roll off. Roll off means to move or fall off from a surface or to leave a place. The car rolled off the road after the driver lost control. This means the car went off the road and into another area. She watched the coins roll off the table. This means the coins fell and moved off the edge of the table. The truck rolled off the assembly line with the new products. This means the truck finished being made and was ready to leave the factory. The next word is roommate. Roommate means someone who shares a room or apartment with you. My roommate and I share a small apartment. This means the person I live with in my apartment is my roommate. She is a great roommate because she helps with cleaning. This means she is a good person to live with because she helps keep things clean. I met my roommate during college orientation. This means I got to know the person I live with at the start of college. The next word is root, means the part of a plant that grows underground and supports the plant. The tree's roots spread deep into the soil. This means the underground part of the tree extends far into the earth. You should water the roots of the plant for it to grow strong. This means you need to water the part of the plant that is under the ground for it to become healthy. The root of the problem was a lack of communication. This means the main cause of the issue was poor communication. The next word is roots. Roots means the parts of plants that grow underground or the origin of something. The roots of the plant were damaged by the storm. This means the underground part of the plant was harmed by the storm. His family's roots go back to the early 1800s. This means his family's origins can be traced to the 1800s. She feels connected to her cultural roots. This means she feels a strong link to the traditions and history of her culture.